Okay. All right. It's the weekend again. I don't expect a lot of persons to be on there, but that's fine. I'm just actually here because I don't want to create a video all over for this from scratch. So I am just doing a back test this weekend. I'm using the 215 technique specifically though, just to look at the results um, for Canadian dollar versus the JPY. So I'm doing a quick back test of this week words of data to see how well the 215 technique works the with this forex pair. I took a few trades on it. I took an entry on it on Friday, well, which was yesterday, and it worked out pretty well. And I've looked at it in the past, and it does seem to be working with the 215 technique. So I'm just going to be doing maybe a week worth of back tests using trading view to see how well the technique actually do hold up um, with the 215 technique. So let's see what's going to happen. With this. All right, so usually I will take entries on Monday at around on London. Usually I trade London opening. So I'm gonna test two openings actually. I'm gonna be testing the Asian opening, and I'm also gonna be testing the London opening as well. I think well, very well, might as well do the three openings as well, because when the New York opens, the Canadian market I believe opens at the same time as well, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do those three openings and see what it looks like. All right, so let's go back to Monday. Well, I think the Monday market would have opened on Sunday actually. So let's see, Sunday at around, because it's London time, so it would be around 10 o'clock. So let's go to 10 o'clock and see what 10 o'clock look like. Ten o'clock. Oh, yep, 10 o'clock. That would be the opening on Sunday. So let's see if there's like a little candle there. So this would be the Asian slash, or would it be Asian slash Australian open, basically? Yeah. All right, let's pull it back, because you can see the market is moving, and it was actually a Sunday. So a Sunday at, no, why is it saying 9:15? Should be 10 o'clock. Should be 10 o'clock right there. Hold on. Should be Sunday, March. Not. Hold on. Oh, that's Saturday. That shouldn't be Sunday. No, the 9th. It will be the 9th. Right. The 9th at 10. Oh, army time. 10 o'clock. What time is 10 o'clock again? Is it 18? No, should be 20. 20. Select. Okay, I was right. So why does it? That's Sunday. No, but that's saying Friday, March the 7th. What? That's not right. Pause. That's saying Sunday 9:45 p.m. Okay, fine. Let's. So it seems like you can't go back to the exact date. Is that it? Alright, let's pause again. 10:45 p.m. on Sunday. 10:15, 10 o'clock. Alright, so that's a 10 o'clock one. Alright, let me just switch this from select date to select bar, and I should be able to go back to the exact opening on Sunday. Right, so that's where the market would open for me on Sunday. at 10, just because I'm on the 10 minute, the 15 minute. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, 10 o'clock. All right, at 10 o'clock, that's where my market would open on 10 o'clock for CAD, JPY. And that will be the opening of the Sydney session / Asian session, if you want to look at it that way. So let's close that. All right, good. All right, so let's go back to the 15-minute time frame because I'm back testing this on the 15-minute time frame specifically. I'm still going to be using the 215 technique though, just the same. And as soon as I finish with this video, I will just download it and edit it all over. Hey Manny, welcome my friend. We don't expect to see a lot of persons on here today. I'm just doing some back testing, so it's not live trades, but I'm doing some back testing because I want to add some Forex to the streams in the days, well, in the mornings, because sometimes, you know, when we're not getting any entries on gold, then we can get some entries on another currency pair. So I'm testing it on the CAD JPY. I think someone recommended it to me on while we were on stream one of the days. I think it was Ryan who recommended it to me. I looked at it and I just like the way how it moves. It doesn't move very aggressively. It takes its time, do its thing. And I like that. I took an entry on it on Friday as well, and I hit full TP. So I was happy about that. So I'm just doing some back testing today on this pair. All right. So let's see. So let's put that as my point of interest, because this would be my opening of the Asian session. I'm just testing it at the openings, basically the same time that I would take entries on gold. So I'll look for it at the same time. So let's see if that's a point of interest. Well, no, it should be 84. Should it not be? Yeah, it should be. No, it's not 84. It's 88. 88. So that's a point of interest. Now, sell line should be at 100. So I think it's a 10 pip drop, so it should be 5. Hi, hey Leo, welcome. So it should be 5. 588, 588, and this should be my sell line. Now, what I realized, because I was looking at it, what I realized is that this pair, it doesn't do retests. Because if you're gonna wait, well, you can wait for the retest, but the retest will take an extreme long time to come. You just have to enter on the break of any of the lines. So that's why I want to add it to my daily trading list. So not only do I want to trade gold, but I want to add another currency, like a side order for us, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm back testing it. I decided just to do it live because I can't be bothered to create a new video and then edit it and upload it. So just do it live. All right, good. So that's the buy lines. I'm still on the 15-minute time frame. Let me use, instead of going to like the higher time frames and so forth, let me just use the supports and the resistance on the 15-minute time frame as like take profit zones and so forth. All right, let me just put this into like text. I'm gonna call it 15-minute resistance. All right, yeah, green is fine. Save it as a template so I can use it forward. So that's a 15-minute line. Save. Okay. As a matter of fact, don't call it resistance, just call it 15 min line and just use it as the same thing for each direction. So it's better to apply 215 go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I want to just apply. I wanted to back test it just to make sure, you know, because it 215 go would be more, would make more sense on this one. What did I just do? Put this to white. I want to see it in white, and I want to save as 15 line. Save. Okay. 15 line. All right, great. So instead of going to like the 30-minute support, 1 hour resistance, I'm just doing it on the just the 15-minute, using the 15-minute support and resistance as like the target areas, and see how that works, and then we can back test, still test it using the other higher time frames. All right, so that's one. Could put one here as well. Now this is the Asian opening. All right, this is the Asian opening, and then I'll test the London opening as well, and I'll test the New York opening as well, and see how the prices react during this time. So let's say I'm going to leave this right here, and this is going to be my Asian open 215 zone. All right, so let's see. All right, let's play with the charts now. Wait, pause. Entries on the 5-minute, entries on the 5-minute time frame. Pause, and let's play it out. All right, pause, pause, pause. Now that candle closed below the line, and it, well, it broke the 215 zone, closed below the line. That is pretty decent as well in regards to where it is. So let's say we had entered a sell. No, pause. Let's cancel that order. Go back exactly to the bar that closed below the line. Yeah, I saw it. It took the two, because I had moved to BE on that signal after we hit TP1, but then it came back into the zone after a while. It wasn't breaking that 30-minute resistance, I think, and then it came back. It Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can see what happened. Do I still have my markings on? Where was it? Yeah, so the signal was in here for us to go higher, but it came back to that 30-minute resistance, rejected from that 30-minute resistance, and then confirm an entry 2 here. But after it gave us that 20 pip move to the upside, it then canceled it out because I took partial, then went BE, then I got hit on that. But it was Friday really, so I wasn't even forcing the market, but it did confirm an entry 2 from that 30-minute resistance, and then sold off back into the zone. So it was only just a 20 pip, or a little bit over 20 pip win on that one for Friday. All right, so let's see. So price broke below the sell line, closed below the sell line. All right, let's see if we had sold right here. And I also want to find out like what would be the best stop loss to use on this, because this, I think that the zone is actually like a 20 pip zone. So would we use a 20 pip stop loss, or would we use a 15 pip stop loss? I want to test all of that as well and see. So let's say we had entered a sell right there. This is Asian open because the candle closed below. What time is this as well? Hold on, let me see what time is this. This is at 11 p.m. as well. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so that's a great rejection. Pause. Let me extend my range. Extend my range, see how it plays out. But we can see that price retrace back in quite a bit as well. Hold on, because that's a 20 pip stop loss range. Retrace back in about 18 pips. Still hasn't closed, hasn't tested the buy line though. All right, cool. Pause it right there. Pause it right there. All right. So, what can we take from this price? Retrace deeply, 20 pips inside. Right, 20 pips inside. Well, not 20 pips, 18 pips inside. Didn't quite hit the stop loss. However, price did dump. Hold on. Price did dump all the way down here, which was pretty decent, a pretty decent price action distance away from the first take profit. So I would say this one is a little bit tricky because almost hit stop loss, almost hit take profit. You know, where would you mark the line, really? But that still is a good result. That still is a good result. Didn't quite hit the 20 pip stop loss, but it didn't hit the take profit as well. So it went 18 pip in drawdown, and then it also went, how many pips would that be? 16 pip towards profit. What would you have done? What would you have done? Anyone in the chat, what do you have done in that case? Would you have held that drawdown, and or would you have took that that profit as well? So not a bad result. I'll still say 50-50 on that one. What time is it now? That's what, 1:20 a.m. So we're still going in. We're still going into London. So 1:20 a.m. Oh no, that's 1:20 a.m. That's the Tokyo market partially basically being open at that point in time as well. So let's see. So it didn't hit that 15-minute support, but rejected. Went back in the range. Yeah, break even. Yeah, maybe break even. Yeah. Stop loss hit would have been hit right there if we still held it. But let's see. I still want well, I can close out. Let me close out this that position that's running there right now. So wait a minute, pause again, pause again, pause again. Pause, bro. What's wrong with you, man? All right. Let's put that right there, and let's say that this first one was a break-even trade, right? Let's say it was a break-even trade. You would have made it BE. Honestly, it wouldn't be a loss. Yeah, right. So it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be a loss. That's what I was thinking because it would have been in profits and so forth. But I'm gonna call that one a break-even trade. Now, still using that same 215 zone though. Still using that 215 zone. Um, so we have another break here. We have another break here on the upside above the range, and this is a good breakthrough as well, and candle closure above it. Why I say it's a good candle closure above it is because there's this wick that wicked throughout the 215 zone as well, but this candle closed engulfing most of this wick, so that's a good indication as well for an up move. So let's say we go back now, right? We're going to go back to right here where that candle closed, right above that range. Cool. Now the next target on the 15-minute time frame is all the way there. How far is that away? Not too far away, 12 pip. We still need to figure out how the stop loss is going to, what the stop loss is going to be. What time is this candle? This is at 3:30 a.m. as well. So we're still in the Asian market. So now let's say that we took a long from right here, putting it along right here. I'm still gonna put the stop loss at the bottom of the range That's a 20 pip range though. So that is still short in comparison to like the win ratio, because I think that's less than 1 to 1 for that bit. But no, I'm just testing it, so just want to see what it is going to be like. All right, let's go now. Taking a buy from right there. Let's see what happens. Sort of like the same thing as the one before, because let's take a pin. Let's pause. Let's go back to around here. At this point in time, I would think that we would either we be taking partials here, or we will be moving our thing, what our entry to maybe inside of this, taking some partials and then probably putting back to PE. So we might have been out with some partials on that if that's what we were looking for, or you know. But let's see. I want to see the overall outcome of this specific entry, because CADJPY, it moves really slow. It does it doesn't allow me to move it while it's running. I think the risk is higher when you place the position than the reward. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because if the TP is like 15 pip, you don't want to put a 20 pip on it unless you're going to be doing it 1 to 1. So if, let's say, okay, we can use that as well. If the first TP is 12 pip, then we will use the same of it below. So let's say we find 12 pip on the downside as well and make it even. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's say it's a 12 pip, to the next 15-minute resistance, it's 12 pips, right? Is it exactly 12 pip? I want to do it exactly exactly above, exactly below, because that could be a rule, if we're gonna apply the 2152 to this. So let's make it exact. So how much is it? 12.5 to be exact. Okay, so it's 12.5 going on the above side, so I need 12.5 as well on the downside. That would make more sense. So if we're going after the first resistance, or if we take an entry, we're going after the first support, then we can use the stop loss based on what the measurement is in between, and we can always remain at that 1 to 1 ratio for a sell for your stop loss and your risk, in a sense. So if we had done that, would we still be okay? Because if we had entered there, price would have came down. However, it would have pushed close by your close to your range, your TP range, and you would be basically 9 pips, basically just 3 pips away from your TP. So let's pull it back. If we go back to when price was here. Remember, I don't trade Forex a lot. I traded back in the days. I don't really do it much now. I only look at it, but I don't take entries on it. But that's why I'm trying to decipher the rules of trading this one. So if we had entered there, because the 50-minute resistance is 12 pips away, so it's a 12 to 12. So 12 up, 12 down. That's it. this would have been a decent trade because price would have went up. The first time price went up here, you can see where price went up from your entry to about 5 pip. Well, pretty much no, that's not even 5 pips. That's 50%. Right, 6 pips, like 50% of it, but it retraced, came back in, then it went back up. So that would have been a decent trade using the fifth the 1-to-1 on this. All right, good. Let's work with that then. So let's see how this one plays out. So pause it there because more than likely you would have been out on that one. So let's close this one. Let's close this one. What time is this now? This is now 5:40. Now I need to understand as well, when would you re-enter if price comes back in the zone? Is it that you'd wait for price to come back to your point of interest to make the zone valid again? Or are you gonna wait enter based off the retest logic? So let's see. So if we just entered, no, but we entered immediately after here. All right, let's see. Let's have it played out a little bit. All right, well, fine. This came back to the point of interest range. So this zone is revalidated again. So all right, let's see if we can take another entry from that. It's always good. It's always good once you're taking entries. Once your point of interest is tested, that's good. So let's go. All right, we have a hold on, pause. We have another close above the range as well. This is what I also need to know as well. You also have to know how far away would you say that the candle needs to close from your buy line to say that the entry is good. Is that a good entry? So this is 2 pips, right? And if you take a 2 pip entry, you only have 11 pips to get. So if you only have 11 pips to get, then you can only use the 11 pips, not even the full on 12 pips. So I'm going to, so hold on, let me make a note of this. So we're looking at saying the entry would be valid between 1 and 2 pips away from the zone. So I'm going to track that figure. To see if that makes sense. All right? Because you want to know when. Because it's not just closing above or below the zone, but how far can the candle close for you to say, all right, that entry is worth taking. So we're still going to be using a 1-to-1. Still going to be taking this just the same because we're testing it. So that's what. All right, 11.2. And if it's a case where you want to put you add your spread on top of it, or you're gonna put your spread inside of it as well. It's all depending. So let's see what will happen there. How far did this one close away from the zone? That's less than a pip, I would say. 8 of a pip. And this one closed. How far did this one close away from the zone? 1.4. Okay. All right. So between one. So far, this is the first one that has closed 2 pips away from the zone. So I want to see how the others interact with the range. Pause, bro. You didn't enter the buy. See what happens. So we seem to be getting that same pause. Seems to be getting that same issue where we're not hitting full TP on it, but it's going extremely close. It's going extremely close to the range. So after re-entry, so if you take a trade, save a trade, same thing is happening. Price is going up to this range, going close by, so that it went up. Let's see, 8 pips again. What is 8 pips? Well, then again, 8 pips, it must be worth it, because if that's $69, then that's not too bad if you're only using 1,000 of it. All right, let's take that sell off, that buy off, pause again, leave that as is, and let's go again. So far, each of these trades is coming out with a little bit of money. Pause again. The point of interest hasn't been tested. Not ideally, no. Point of interest hasn't been tested, so it hasn't been broken. Hold on, let's pull this back. Right there. Hasn't been tested. What time is it now? Are we at London? Okay, wait, pause now. All right, hold on. So we're gonna have to change things up a bit now. Gonna have to change things up a bit now, because London has now come into play. So these were all the Asian entries. They do look good in the Asian part. You're getting some pips somewhat from these plays. So that's not too bad. All right. Now, not hitting full TP though, but you're getting close to what it's supposed to be, and the stop loss idea does seem to work. If we use the same stop loss between, so we didn't measure this one, so the stop loss for this one would be 17. That's big, 17.7, and then the stop loss on this one would have been 17. Would we have hit stop loss for this? Yeah, it would have. Yeah, this first one definitely would have hit stop loss. All right, hold on, let's pull it back. Let's pull it back, because we're using this. So between from the sell line to the first 15-minute rejection was 17. No. So all right, so sell line to the first 15-minute. Well, it should be a support, not resistance. So that support is 18.8 pips, right? 18.8, 80 point. Bloody hell, man, that's pretty close. Pretty close. Didn't quite hit it though. Pretty close. Didn't quite hit it. And it dumped. It dumped. All right, so that's yeah, that wouldn't have been a loss, because the stop loss wasn't hit unless you prematurely closed it. All right, so that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad as well, and that's not bad as well. But what happens now, hold up, let's reset the chart view. What happens now is that we are now in the London time, so that now means that I would be trading in the London time now, which would be 6:55 a.m. and I would basically be resetting my zones. So let's see. So I need to find the 650 candle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off my Asian 215 zone. So hold on. So let's do a group here. Oh, where is it? Create a group of drawings. All right, so let's put, no, you don't need to take that out. Did I just mess it up? All right, decent. All right, good. Took the Asians out of the way. Now let's see. Need to find the 655. Well, oh wait, but all of this is actually in. All of this is actually in the. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's close this. It's fine. So this is a 655 candle. Play. Pause. Pause right there. Can close this off. That's a 7 a.m. candle. The 7 a.m. candle opening is right there. That would be the price. Then this would be my point of interest. Now this is going to be the London 215 zone. So that's the point of interest. Moving it downwards just like that. That's a point of interest. If that's 102.88, then this should be 722. Is that right? Yeah. That's going to be the sell line. Doing the reverse on that as well. Sell line, that's a reverse. Does seem bigger than normal. 2-2. And then that's the buy line, and this is going to be the London 215 zone. All right, good. Let's come back to the 15-minute time frame and get those targets in. So this right here is going to be 1, but that's fair. That's extremely, yeah, that's really, yeah. Does that? Nah, that doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to even use that one, but that's fine. We're just putting it on there. It's called back testing. You still have to put it on. There's no need for me to. All right. Outside of the buy line, that's one right here as well. And then I'll just use these areas. All right, back to the 5-minute time frame. Let me see what's going on the 5-minute time frame. Let's play it through again and see what's going on. Zoom in. What about entry twos? Do you not take entry twos? Pause that. Pause that. Pause that. All right. What's happening here? Where is it? Where's the Asian 215 zone? All right, so this is the Asian 215 zone, and we've gotten quite a few good entries from the Asian 215 zone as well. But because this is a London 215 zone, that candle close below it. Three pips. For our exceeds what I would want to see. But the Asian 215 zone would have caught that sell properly though, just the same. So do we just stick with the Asian 215 zone? Because then at least you would still get that full on TP on all of those. Let's turn these off and go back to the Asian zone. That's the London 215 zone. That's the Asian 215 zone. And let's turn back on the Asian markings. Close below, confirm a sell right there. 50-minute resistance, so we would have hit full TP on that one. Because if we go back, let's go back to this bar. Close below, that doesn't exceed the 2 pip. So that would have been a valid sell. Using still using the Asian zone, then going back for a short from right here, measuring it to the 50-minute support. Measuring it to the 50-minute support. That's 70 no. Oh, sorry, 17.6 stop loss. So you would use the same because you're still using 1-to-1. So that's 17.6 as well. Alright, still use 17.6 as well, and taking a sell from right there. Decent. It pushed through. But does this confirm entry 2 as well? Doesn't seem to. Didn't go back to your point of interest. Okay. All right. That's fine. Pause that. So that's a good that's good for the for Monday. I'm only gonna do 2 more days and see what it looks like in those two more days and see. So what do we have? So this was on the 10th. So let's have a look at the 11th and see. So set date. So the 10th Asian would basically start on Monday, and it would start at 10 o'clock on Monday, 10 o'clock in the night, the Asian opening. So that would be 20 on the Monday. Let's remove all the drawings. I need to find that. Okay, 8:30 p.m. I need to find that the New York close. I guess that's it. Is that it? 9 p.m. Yep, 9 p.m. Let's go back to that candle. All right, so this is now going to be the back testing for Tuesday to see how it works. So let's go. Point of interest is going to be at that candle close, that 9 o'clock candle close on Monday evening or Monday night, if you wanted to put it that way. So that's going to be the point of interest. And that's going to be $101.912. That's going to be the buy line. No, just sell line, sorry. It's going to be the sell line. That seems really far away. But it's because you're zoomed in. And then that's going to be 102 point. $102.112. That's going to be the sell line. Oh, that's going to be the buy line. All right, back to the 15-minute time frame. Now, I think I did say that because looking at the 30-minute time frame, where the 30-minute supports and resistance seems pretty far away. Well, no, there's a 30-minute support here, but where's the 15-minute? Pretty much the same place. All right, yeah, it makes sense. So I'll just stick on the 50-minute time frame then. That's fine. Put these in white. Just to make sure, put these in white as well. I'm just going to be using one of them and see. So this is the Asian. It's going to be the Asian 215 zone. This is for Tuesday. Market open. Asian 215 zone. Okay, good. All right, got that. All right, got that. Let's see. So about still on the 15-minute time frame though. Let's see if we that does not need to go any higher than that. You still got those. All right, good. So got that. Go to the 5-minute time frame now. Let's see how price reacts to this Asian 215 zone, and this would be, well, Tuesday market open play. Yeah, that felt aggressively too big of a candle to take an entry from that. All right. So no entries in the Asian market. Point of interest just been tested. What time is this? 2:30 still. 2:30. All right, pause. Pause. Okay. Price came back up. Price came. Oh, since market open, price basically dumped from the zone. Didn't test any. Didn't close below the zone to confirm a sell in any way. A decent sell actually, because remember, if the price closed too far away from the range, we cannot take an entry from that. So you know what? Let me add the. All right. So all of these movements down here didn't confirm an entry. So for the entire Asian, well, most of the Asian session, because this candle is now 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:45 a.m. This was the first break and closed below the zone. It does seems to be valid in a sense because it didn't close more than that 2 pip requirement. So now let's see. So let's pull it back. Let's not select bar. Yeah, pull it back to here. Right, pull it back to there because that candle closed right there. Let's put the short position because it would confirm that short position. Do the exact measurement 1 to 1. So the 15-minute support would still be right there, would it not? Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Would it still be 15 minutes over? Yeah, it would be a 15-minute support just the same. There's a new 15-minute support right there as well, but I guess maybe that could be like a partial place to take profits as well, and yeah, use it as a partial place to take profit and go BE at that point in time if price does come to that range. So if we have 50, if what's the pip day, so that's like 14.6 pips away. So we're doing 1 to 1, so that's going to be 14.6 right there as well. 1 to 1, whatever the target is, that's the target, the SL above. So let's see, let's say we entered a sell right there. So far I'm liking the results that I'm seeing on this play. Hasn't hit SL, tested it though. Pause. Pause. Thing. Trying to extend it. Alright, it's fine. Oh, there we go. Trying to extend it. Alright, play. Then again, would we not have been hit? Yeah, I think we would have been taken out on this. Reason being, mark that line, and I did say I would go BE on that line. Did say I would go BE on that line, but price came in, tested it, so it would have went BE or taken partials, but whatever the case may be on that, and then price basically pulled back. So that would have probably hit close out the trade there. But let's see how it would have still played out if we hadn't done that and we were still holding to go for full on TP. Let's see. Okay. All right, so bam. So it would have hit SL if we had held before going BE at that price. But what would the price have been though? How many profit would it have been if we had done that? So $70. Right there, you'd have taken partials. Why I put this here was because on the 15-minute time frame, being that we're only trading for the 15-minute supports, that price point was a 15-minute support between that targeted 15-minute support that we were looking at right there. So decent outcome, just the same. Still haven't hit full TP on any of these entries, but they do go in line before actually like hitting like a SL or something like that. There's a pause, so that would have been closed right there because I would have went BE on that already. All right, let's continue. What time is it now? This time it's 5:10 a.m. Still not, we haven't reached into the London opening yet, so let's still press on. Point of interest tested again. Point of interest tested again. So any close above or below would be the way to go. Oh wait, close this. Pause. All right. All right. So let's bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back to here. All right. Close that. No need that anymore. Now have a look. Price basically would have hit that trade out. We would have been BE on that already, taking partials if that's the trading mechanism. Price has now pulled back in the range, tested the point of interest, which is good. It is always good to have price come back to your point of interest. Now, what that means is that if price closed above the buy line, then it would be a signal to go for a buy, and if it closed below the sell line, it would be a signal to go for a sell at that point in time, once the entry criteria is met for it. So let's zoom back in now, and let's go. What time is this? 7:25. So oh wait, now that's perfect because the London opening is basically still in this point of interest area, so we still can use the Asian zone because the Asian zone perfectly aligns with the Asian 215 zone perfectly aligns with the London 215 zone as well. So we're in London time now as well. So now this is no longer just the Asian zone, but it's the Asian and London 215 zone. So that's the Asian and the London 215 zone. Hit okay on that. All right, so let's continue. Pause. That's decent because if we go back to this bar right here, that one closed below the zone, below the 215 zone. That's below the sell line as well. Let's validate the entry close as well. Yep, it meets the criteria based on its size. So we'll go for a short. The close sit. Oh, would we still be using this bit now? This was the original 15 pip. The 15. This was originally the what you call it? When the Asian zone was marked, this was the original the original 15-minute support. This one right there, but that's also still close, so still having it at 14.6 from it. But I'm gonna see if it's a case it's gonna test this and reject, but let's see. So let's say we had entered a sell from that bit. Let's play. Yeah, it would still come back to test this area again. Still not going to the full on TP. That's the issue that I said kept recurring. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. So the issue kept recurring in a sense where it's not going to the full on TPs. But if we're aiming for this bit, then but that bit would have been, if you were just aiming for that bit, it would be really sharp because that's like a 7 pip drop. Are you gonna put a 7 pip stop loss on that? Well, it would have hit it if that's the case. But still a break even trade yet again for the umpteenth time. But yeah, I guess you'd expect that with a pair like this, because it doesn't really have a lot of volatility on it most of the times. So let's continue now. So price has come back into the middle of the range, and it has tested the point of interest again. So let's see what is going to happen. Pause again. This candle, let's go back, select bar, point of interest tested. Then we have a next candle closing out above the range. So if you have another candle closing above the range, then that's a buy. It also has taken out most of these wicks of these candles, so that's a buy. And testing it, it has closed in a, it meets the size requirement. What's the measurement? So let's say we go for a long from right here. 15-minute support is not too far away. That's 13 pip upwards, so that's going to be a 13 pip stop loss downwards as well, 13.6 to be exact. And you would take a buy right there. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay. Pause. That's the first one we've seen that has hit full on TP. And if we go back to the 50-minute time frame, the next 50-minute resistance would be right here as well. So that's decent. That's good. Let's close that one out. So that one would have hit full TP on that 13 pips. Well, how much exactly? Oh, hold on. Let's pull it back a bit. Let's still go back. Still that bar right here. I didn't quite catch the figure. $124 there. About if you use 1,000. Oh, okay. But what does it say on my broker? We'd have to double check that. All right, that's good. And this is in the London 9:15 a.m. Market session. All right, that's good. All right, let's continue to see what happens. If it's a case where it continues to fly, yeah, it continues to fly. It's pretty decent. So I don't think you have an entry 2. Well, you haven't deciphered how to do an entry 2 as yet and CAD So we'll just stick to just the entry 1 setups for now. I'm guessing that's news, and that's in the New York session. Yeah, that's in the New York session. We're not too worried about the New York session at the present minute just now, but that's fine. That's some good. That's some good results so far. All right. Stop that and stop the bar play. All right, let's go to, because we did Monday and I did Tuesday as well. So far the results look good for Monday and Tuesday. So let's go to, I'm just gonna do Wednesday now and see what Wednesday look like. So let's go for the 12th, and we're gonna go, oh no, it would be actually on the 11th, and that would be at 10 o'clock on the 11th, because that's when the market opens for Wednesday. Is that, no, you went for 10 a.m. There will be on the 11th, it would be wow, 20. No, that's not it. So it should be 20 slip. All right. Now let's remove all of this. Remove draw-ins. And let's test it now. So on the 15-minute time frame, let me switch this to the 5-minute and then try to find the, because this is 7:45. I need to find the 9 o'clock, candle. What time is this? 8:30. This price actually, the market go over 9 o'clock. Oh, so this broker shows it right through. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go back to switches to select bar and go back to the 10 p.m. on the 11th. It's 9:45. All right, good. That's the Asian one, so we're gonna do it again. Let's see how the market plays out with this one. This will be the Asian slash Australian 215 zone that I'm going to be doing here now. So far, Monday and Tuesday, the results looks really good. For those days, not hitting full TP on that, but still taking away some partials from the market so far. I wouldn't say we have a confirmed loss just yet, so it looks good. So let's see. So that's 102.424. You're gonna work with that? Yeah, 102.424. So that's this should be 102. 102.324. Is that right? 102.324. Yeah, 102.324. This is shall be the sell line. Right. Okay. No problem at all. You two go week. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. Doing the same thing on the above. Then this should be 524. So this will be the last day that I'll be doing the testing for. So far, I'm pretty happy, pretty comfortable with the results. So far on the 15-minute time frame, what's going to be your target areas? Like a little step right there, but this is more well defined. So let's put that right there. And on the sell side, let's put it right there for the sell side as well. Okay, jump to the 5-minute time frame and let's see what we're working with. Actually, that's with a 9 o'clock. That's a 9 o'clock. All right, let's see. That's the Asian 215 zone. So let's see now. Let's continue to watch this move. 5-minute. Yeah, you should put it that same as chart. That makes sense. All right, let's go play. Hmm. Did close above the range, but it closed exactly on the line, so that wouldn't be a valid sell. That would be a valid entry, sorry. Would say the point of interest was properly tested there. What time is this? 2:50 a.m. All right, yeah, we would say that point of view is stress tested. pause, bring it back to there. Oh, I think it went a little bit back too far. Need one more candle. Pause. That's it. All right. Broke aggressively, tested that 15 minutes resistance, pull back in the zone, hovering above the point of interest. I guess it still could be taking it the entries here as well. But let's see. Let's do a quick measurement as well. If we measure it from here, that's 13.5. 13.5, that would have hit. But this one is more decent because this one actually crossed that point of interest area. So this would be the entry point. All right, so entry point from here. Oh wait, you can just do the thing. Entry point from here. Wait, measure to the top. How many pips is that? That's 13.4. So 13.4, and we put in 13.4 as well on the bottom of this because it's just going for 1-to-1. Whatever. 1-to-1 on these. So let's see. What time is this one? This is at 4:10 a.m. still in the Asian time. Let's say we hit a buy there. No, can I ink? No, you can, it doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. Pretty close to TP, turn back. Yeah, pretty close. All right, pause. Pull it back. Let's pull it back. Pull it back to around here. $83 in profit. You're what, 60% away? 60% through the way. How far is that? Let's measure that. So that's the thing. So most of these entries 7.3, and it's a 13 pips, so almost 50. Yeah, so you can run it up to say 50%, 50% of it. So that's the thing. With most of these entries on the CAD using the 2R5 technique, you're not hitting full on TP, but they're taking you to the place where you'll be getting like partials and stuff out of it before complete reversal. Unless you're gonna adjust it to say no, but then if you say that, you're gonna have to back test it all over again to make that statement true. But so far, the results do look appeasing. Not hitting full TP, but still walking away out of the market unscathed with profits is still good. What time is this one? So let's see, 4:30. All right, fine. Play again. See, because even if it didn't went break even on that and you held and price came back to your entry, price did also reject again from your entry and did go even higher this time, you know. So it's pretty up to you whether you'll be at BE or you're taking partials, whichever, however you manage it. But that's fine. But that's still good. That still really do look good. Really look good. All right, let's close this. That's fine. And put that right there. Continue to play. Want to see how the market opens in London? Well, that also went up close. That's fine. That's okay. What time is it now? 5:55. Are we coming into London? 6:10. I'm waiting to see if it's going to where I normally would mark out in London. 7 o'clock. All right. Pause. Pause. London 215 would be in this region because that's the 7 o'clock when I would mark. Still sticking with the Asian though because based off the previous test for what was it, Tuesday, the Asian session seems to still be working. So that using that one session because price doesn't really move too far away from it. So I guess we can be this. And this is what I'm going to be doing in the streams though. So I'm going to be doing the markout from the market open and just keep it that entire day. So let's see, still keeping that Asian session, doing the London session and see how it works out in the London session now. Point of interest properly tested. Pause. 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 Okay. Let's pull it back. Pull it back to here. Well, I'm already seen the result, but that's fine. Have a great look. So price came in, didn't test quite cross the point of interest, didn't close above, cross the point of interest. So you'd say we tested, skyrocketed. This candle can't take a buy from this candle, too big from the range. However, this candle came in, test that, well, before it tested the point of interest, now has now closed above that point of interest, as you can see there. Now have a look, taking a buy from right here, going for that 1-to-1. How many pips is that? That's 14.1 pips. Still using the reverse on that as well for 40. Does that say 14.1? Yeah, 14. Not sure if I'm actually doing the calculation. 14.1. Right, 14.1, and then hitting a buy from right there. And this is London. Is it around 9 o'clock? No, that's just before London opening. Bang, you would have hit that one. Probably hit even entry 2. Probably even hit profits on the other ones as well. Hit when I say hit profits, I mean like hit like the next 15-minute resistance above that. So yeah, so 3 days worth of back testing the 215 technique on CADJPY. Overall, I would say it's very good. The results are very good. So far, it is just that there's not a lot of volatility, as you can see on this pair. However, once it makes its move, it really does makes it move, and you just need to be patient with these entries. So that's good. I'm going to be adding this to my daily traded confirmation. You'd think that I'll need more back testing, but looking at this, I'm okay with the results so far. Why did that spike right there? What time is this candle? 12:35 New York. All right, good. I'm not so interested in the New York segment really, because I don't normally trade New York, but that's good. So that's it for the back testing for today. I think this was a very good stream as well, and I'm pretty happy with the results as well. So thank you for everyone who actually came on here and who will watch the stream as well, but pretty decent. Thank you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.